If you can measure it, you can't control it. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you try, you cannot lose that stop-burn fat that is there for a long time. Today we are going to go through a low-budget system that literally is free, which helped me to go from this to this. So it can help you lose weight easily too. By the way, honestly, these pictures are 2 years apart, but still I did lose weight. And at the end, I will show you a secret weapon that stops you from losing weight or gaining weight. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Kamran. I'm a sport therapist and sports scientist based in Berlin. Let's divide our system into two parts, activity and diet. Actually, there is one more thing that I'm going to talk about it at the end. For each part, we are going to talk about why it is important, how to track it, and how tracking can help you lose weight. Let's start with the activity. What is that? Any movement that you do during the day counts as activity, and all the activities burn calories. Some activities burn more calories, such as running, workouts, and jumping, and some activities burn less, such as sitting, lying down, and sleeping. Yes, even during sleep we burn calories, because our organs such as the heart and brain need energy to work. So let's talk about how to count our activities calorie. There are activities in which you can easily measure how many calories you burn using a smartwatch or a heart rate monitor, such as running, skipping, and doing workouts, which we call them active calories burn. Some activities are difficult to measure, such as sitting, lying, and sleeping, which we call resting calories burn. So in this case, we need to use a norm for that. For example, the general rule is that sitting for 1 hour in a chair for a man between the age of 20 to 30 burn around 65 to 75 calories. This number is not accurate, but it's good enough for measuring your daily activity. But we cannot calculate every single thing we do during the day. So we use a formula to calculate our resting calorie burn. There are lots of calculators for measuring basic metabolic rate, or what we call it now, resting calories burn. This information shows you how many calories you are burning during the day without doing a heavy activity. So now that you understand how you can calculate your active and non-active calorie burn, we move to the next step, which is how to use these numbers. You can use a pen and paper or an Excel file and then add your resting metabolic rate plus any activity that you do during the day, such as walking, exercises, and so on. At the end, you will end up with your daily calories burned, which we will use it later. For example, for me the resting metabolic rate is about 1860, and I did a 30 minutes workout today, which is around 650 calories, and I did walk 9,000 steps, which is I burned almost 500 calories. So total active calorie burn is 1150, and resting calories burn was around 1860, which will be total of 3010 in one day. Now that we understand how much we burn during a day, let's move on to how many calories we take during a day. Now let's talk about diet. Any food and fluid that we eat or drink during the day, healthy and unhealthy, count as calorie intake. It is obvious that healthy food and drinks have a better effect on our body, but here we don't want to get things a bit difficult and we don't want to make it hard, so I generalize it all food, both healthy and unhealthy. But how we can count our intake calories? There are a few versions of doing that. But in this video, we are going to talk about an old school version and also a bit more updated version. The old school version is that you are going to write down whatever you eat during the day in a paper and add the amount as well. For example, if you had 2 scrambled eggs in the morning, you add 2 eggs, which is around 100 calories, for example, and at the end of the day, you can calculate the calories of each food that you eat during the day using your knowledge or some calculators that have a lot of information about the calories of the foods. But if you are like me and you need to use apps and technology for everything, you should use MyFitnessPal app for measuring your daily calories intake. It is a super easy way to measure what you eat during the day. You can scan the barcode of the food and it will automatically tell you how much calories are inside that food, and you can add how much you eat. Also, there is a premium feature in this app that you can scan the whole food, and with AI or another technology, it will recognize what type of food are you eating and the ingredients of the food you are eating, and measure the calories of each of them. It is good for the food that have no name or you cooked it with your leftover in the fridge. At the end of the day, you can see how much you have eaten during the day, and also you can specifically see how much fat, protein and carbs have you eaten. But how to use it? Now you can export this information to your paper-based system or in the Excel file for further measurements. Just a pro tip for you, it is better to eat around 50% carbohydrate, 30% protein and 20% fat during the day. You can adjust this setting in MyFitnessPal app, or you can use a calculator to measure how much it will be for you. Now that you have transferred all the information in your paper or Excel file, you can subtract what you have eaten during the day from what you have burned during the day. For me, the calories burned was around 3010 and calorie intake was 2800, which means that I have burned 200 calories in one day. The goal here is that you burn 500 more calories than what you eat every day. Not more than that, because if you burn way more than what you eat, there's a high chance that you might lose your muscle mass, which can cause you lower metabolism. Yes, metabolism. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy. This was the secret weapon I was talking about. In my opinion, metabolism is a secret weapon to lose weight. Metabolism is like the body's engine. It's the way our body turns food into energy to keep us going. So the more this engine works, the more we burn calories. So the higher will be our burning calories, which means that the faster we can lose weight. But how we can increase our metabolism? We can boost our metabolism by staying active, doing regular exercises, eating enough protein, staying hydrated, and getting enough sleep. Studies shows that the more muscle we have, the higher our metabolism will be, because our muscles need food and burn more calories. So imagine this, you do exercises regularly and you increase your muscle mass, so your body naturally burns more calories during the day, which leads to faster weight loss, and you can eat more as well, because you are burning more calories. That is why many people cannot gain weight, because they have a higher basic metabolic rate, which means that their body burns more calories compared to a normal person. On the other hand, some people gain weight even with drinking water. These people have a really low metabolism, so their bodies cannot burn enough calories during the day. Hope you understand the importance of measuring your activities and your eating, and how they can help you to lose weight. Please do let me know in the comment if you have any questions, or if you want me to record a full day weight loss process. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.